but it's like spicy, like peppers, like. Hello, my name is Claire and this is Content Allotment, and it's just a channel all about my allotment in the northeast of England. I got a phone call off my dad today and we've had the same idea. We've both been up to the allotment, had a look at the weeds, and they're just out of control. So what we want to do is try and future-proof it so we're not weeding constantly. And a lot of you will already have done this, where you lay weed membrane down and some kind of media on top. And what we've gone with, we're going to go with gravel, just because we've tried wood chip. Obviously we just put it straight on the earth, but the weeds still come up. With gravel, obviously it looks a bit cleaner as well, doesn't it? You know, you drop a bit of mud, you can hose it down. So I've just been down to my local garden centre. It's called Little Ollie's, and they're just, I don't even know what size they are, but they're £3 for a bag of gravel. I thought really hard about what gravel to put down there, and in the end I just came to which one was closest to the bush at the time. So we've gone with like a clay, it looks a bit like clay, which I think is going to look really hot in the summer, but as I say, it was closest to the boot, so that's the one I went with. Yeah, £3. So I've spent £15 just to try and control this little, it's like a little alleyway in between the two large raised beds. So next week we're going to be doing that. Eventually though, I know I've said I wouldn't, but I think I'd like to do raised beds throughout the whole of the plot. It's a big plot, it's nearly 2 allotments in one. So it's a large area. We're going to start next to the gate this year, up to the raised beds. Next year we might do behind the shed over here, and then I think I'm going to leave the top bit as a dig area because we've got potatoes growing in there. I know I don't go on about potatoes much. Okay. Right, we're not talking about potatoes today, but we've got potatoes growing up there at the minute, and I think it would be a good idea. I know you're supposed to rotate your crop, but I think for now I'm quite happy to leave them in there and see how they get on, because I haven't had to do anything to them, they just grow there anyway. So I'm going to leave that as a dig area, and then we've got this area over here, which is, it needs to be fenced in. We've got a little dog called Ziggy. He's not with us at the minute, but we've got a little dog called Ziggy, and at the moment the rules are on the allotment that you're not allowed to have your dog off a leader, and I'd like to let Ziggy run around on my plot. If I've got it fenced in, I don't see that being a problem. So the idea is to fence it all in, have a big gate there, and then possibly where the shed is here, have another gate, just so you can like kind of block this big area off and just let the dog run around, because otherwise I think it would just cost a fortune to fence the whole thing. But I have been given some fence panels because I am a bit of a womble. I do collect things if they're going for nothing. So I've got several fence panels, a couple of doors as well. I don't know why I want the doors. We've got a couple of doors. Does anyone want a door? I couldn't resist. I've been digging up garlic. I mean, the leaves are starting to go brown. Is that not when you're supposed to pick it? Shall we pick some garlic? That's not why I'm here, but shall we pick some? Garlic. And oh, it smells lovely. Can you eat it like this? I'm sure you can. It's just one big bulb, so I don't know if there's been enough frost. I don't know the science behind it, but they say if it goes through the frost, that's when it separates and you get your cloves. But it hasn't separated, but it is only towards the end of May. But that smells amazing. Oh, so I'm going to take that home, and I've got the asparagus to pick as well. I keep forgetting about that, and the spinach and this kale. So do you know what, I'm going to just start picking things. I'm not going to wait and think, is it ready yet, because that's when you miss it. And I have one of the kale plants that's gone to seed, so I'm going to take my garlic, my kale and my spinach, and I'm going to be stinking later. I thought while I was up here I would have a look at these peppers I brought up the other day, because I was a bit worried that they'd be too cold. But I've had cucumbers and courgettes up here for weeks and weeks, so I knew they should be alright. Now plus I've brought peppers up a few weeks ago. I know I don't like going on about my peppers. I flippin' love peppers. But yep, they look fabulous. Quite happy. I gave them a good drink before I went down home the other day. The plan is to do some troughs at the back, and I'm just going to sit them in the troughs with water and just bottom water them. I've just found that they seem to really respond to that. I mean, look how healthy they are. So happy. I can't stop touching dead leaves. Oh, I love this greenhouse. I've never had a greenhouse before. This is the first greenhouse I've ever had. So we got our allotment back in March last year, and I think this is the thing I was most excited about, the greenhouse and the shed. I wasn't bothered about the growing space. It just opens up so many possibilities when you've got a shed and a greenhouse. Shed and a greenhouse. So happy. I can't stop looking at my little peppers. Sorry. Look. I just think how cute. Oh, don't die though. I know I keep touching you, but don't flipping die. Okay, one last pepper. Look. Whoa, chilies. And these are ones that I saved last year. Just saved the seeds and just I think I started them in January or possibly December. I don't know, it all just merges into one, doesn't it? We're just all so keen to start planting. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of mouth breathing here. Oh, I just love it. Like a little creep on me greenhouse floor, but I don't care. Just love it. Thanks for watching today. I had a really good time. I hope you did. No, that's it. I just had a really good time. See you in the next one. Bye.